Hey guys, so while I envision this video to be strictly an open box and review of the Hercules Jobsite fan, I felt it would be prudent to go ahead and go around town and look at some of the other Jobsite fans through the other manufacturers and retailers. Now, I live in Southwest Florida, and I went to what would be locally the big three places. I went to Harbor Freight, of course, I went to Lowe's, and I went to Home Depot. And I'm gonna just give a breakdown or a kind of a side-by-side comparison of some of the more popular brands. I need you to understand that this is not in any way me trying to exclude any other retailers or any other brands. I know there's Rockler, I know there's Woodcraft, I know there's Northern Tool and Equipment, and I think up north you might find something like this at a store called Menards, and Canada has Canadian Tire and a couple other places. I'm not trying to exclude those, it's just I live in Southwest Florida and I went to where I could go. And I think we got a pretty good breakdown. I think that most manufacturers are going to fall within these price ranges and specifications. So please don't think that I forgot a store or a brand or left somebody out on purpose. That was not the intent here. Just a quick side-by-side comparison. All right. With that said, we're going to get into it and talk about it. Now, I didn't do any other video at the other retailers. I just kind of took pictures of the boxes, the specs and the fans and the prices. I decided that's probably the best way to go. I think having specs on paper will be just enough for you guys to make an informed decision on the shop fan that you might actually want to get. All right, let's get to it. Hey guys, welcome back to the Good Enough Guy Crafts channel with Mr. Shannon talking at you. We are back with another unboxing of a Hercules tool from Harbor Freight, my favorite store. So one thing that I have a problem with here in the shop is that I don't have enough ventilation. It's really hard for me to mount a fan in here. As you can tell, I don't have a lot of room. So I decided to get Harbor Freight's Hercules little shop fan. And this thing, I hope, is going to be pretty freaking awesome. Let's check it out. Hercules dual power. So this is 20-volt battery and we can plug it in. We are going to test both of these features. I have a Hercules battery here and I have an extension cord right here. So apparently this tilts and twists and turns and all sorts of stuff. Let's see here. Wide range of variable speed control, etc., etc. This is tool only, no battery. Thankfully, when I shop for my tools, I make sure I'm buying them on special. When you buy the battery and or charger, you get one of the tools free. This is one of them bad boys. I believe this runs about 60 bucks or so. Might have been 50, I don't remember exactly, but it's a hell of a lot cheaper than the stuff you can buy at the orange box store, I'll tell you that. Let's see. Crack it open. All right. There's a bag. Hey, look at that. Instructions for a fan. Guess what? We don't need those. Whoops. All right, so let's see here. This must be the front, so let's tilt it. Ooh, the tilt. It's a tilt lock, so it doesn't just freely swing. All right, so let's see what happens when we put the battery in it. So it looks like battery slides in here, like so. Now this is a 5 amp hour battery, so this is actually a pretty big battery. Let's use a bag. So it's actually not bad for a little shop fan, is it? Look at that. Oh yeah, I like that. So here's a cool thing. If you have the Hercules battery platform from Harbor Freight, you now have a portable fan to take with you camping, fishing, whatever, or using your shop. Let's see, does this thing have an expectation on it here? It says up to a 10-hour runtime. I'm going to imagine that's probably with the 8 amp hour battery. Right now I got the 5 on there, so I'm thinking maybe 5 or 6 hours, which is really, really good. If your power goes out from a hurricane like they do here in Florida, this thing will be useful as all get out. Now let me turn it off. I always recommend turning power off before removing batteries, especially if you're going to change your power source. Let me see, how does this come out?
Derp, 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 derp.
Okay, so just push the little gray button on the back of your battery to pop it out. Now let's see here. Okay, so it is a 2-prong connector, not a 3-prong, so that's good. You know what? There's a little more power. No, I think it has about the same power on battery as it does with the extension cord. I would like to compare this with some of the other shop or job site fans that are available in the market, but I'm not spending that kind of money on it. I actually like spending less money on equivalent gear. This thing feels tough too. Whoa. All right, so make sure that your cable is secure. It does feel like it's going to pull out from the plug easily. Would have been nice if they put a little little clip-on bracket back here that you can put your wire on. The plastic feels tough. Got a nice grill on it to prevent debris from getting in it. There are also holes pre-drilled in the feet to permanently mount it, or if you have hooks. Wait a second. It does come with the little clips. So apparently there's a little channel underneath for your wire. My extension cord is too thick for the included channel in the feet. So there's a little channel on both sides here, which will lock the extension cord in place. I think aside from my poor choice of extension cords, this thing's pretty neat. Guys, if you want a good job site fan or something to carry with you for camping or fishing or whatever, or if you live in an area where you are prone to lose power, I would say that the Hercules job site fan from Harbor Freight is probably a better than good enough bet. Guys, thank you for watching my video. Check us out on all of the various socials, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, as well as our new website that is currently still under construction at thegoodenoughdieCrafts.com. Thanks for your support. Like, share, subscribe. Tell us what you think. Tell me what you would like me to review. Until then, you guys be good enough. Alright guys, like I said I was going to do, I did some research. Hercules, Ryobi, Craftsman, Cobalt, Milwaukee, and DeWalt. That's what I went with. Those are the most popular brands out there available pretty much everywhere. So the Hercules is a 20 volt system, as we already know, but it does only give us 300 CFM, which is a cubic feet per minute airflow, and that is what we saw within the bag or earlier in the video. Now it does have a variable speed control, which means that you can drop it down to a very low speed for sound if you're sleeping, camping or something, and you want it to last longer. And it is the cheapest price point for that low CFM, that low airflow. And it clocks in at 25 bucks that we saw earlier. Between you guys and me, I think the people who make it to Hercules fan could have done a better job with the motor and given us more airflow. Ryobi, on the other hand, will run you 60 bucks. This thing does have only 3 fan speed settings, but it does boast of 570 CFM. That's pretty good airflow, nearly double the Hercules brand. However, it is 60 bucks, so it is more than twice the price. Third, Craftsman, one of our red brands, 20 volt battery system. Sorry, but this thing boasts 650 CFM airflow, which is pretty impressive. And this one happens to be VersaTrack compliant. So if you're a Craftsman guy or gal, this one will go with all of your VersaTrack storage whatevers. It only has a 3 fan speed setting though, and this will set you back 80 bucks, which isn't terrible for the budget job site fans. Now Lowe's brand Cobalt is another blue battery tool, and it does rock a 24 volt battery. And this thing does give you 600 CFM airflow, so less than the Craftsman. It does have 5 speed settings, but this will set you back 119 bucks. This is our first one that is over 100 bucks. In my opinion, 600 CFM for over 100 bucks, not really for me. I think I would pass on this, but maybe you're a Cobalt guy or gal. Now, the next 2 ones are the most expensive ones on the list, and this is the ones that everybody's been waiting for, Milwaukee and DeWalt. Now, I know a lot of woodworkers on YouTube love their Milwaukee and DeWalt tools. And I happen to know that one of the guys that I watch loves his Milwaukee more than anything, any other brand. 18 volt battery system. This fan boasts an amazing 850 CFM airflow. And it is pack out compatible, which means you don't have to lug this thing separately around from the shop to the truck and truck to the job site and vice versa. You can just snap it onto your pack out kit and go. One less thing that you'll actually have to carry. It does have that variable speed control, which is really nice. However, this thing will set you back 150 bucks on the regular. However, this Memorial Day weekend sale, and probably more often than not when it's on sale, will be $130 out of pocket. If you're one of those Milwaukee guys, this job site fan really is a must-have. Now, DeWalt, finally, 20 volt battery system, boasts a 650 CFM airflow, which is less than Milwaukee by 200 CFM. However, the trade-off, this thing is IP54 rated. So if it gets stuck in the rain for a couple of minutes, you're good to go. It is fair to note that this IP54 rating only applies to the tool itself, not the battery. So if you're out working and the battery is running on this thing, you may not have a battery. The other thing about this is interesting is this is the largest of the job site fans that I've found, and it is an 11-inch diameter wingspan on this guy. Variable speed control also, And this thing, if you purchase it regular, its regular price is $170. And I think you're paying for the airflow and the size of this fan and the IP54 rating, which honestly, I live in Southwest Florida, is pretty nice. You will find it on sale, and currently on sale right now, for $130. So there you have it. That is the 6 big ones that I found, and do what you want with this information, and the chart will be posted for you right at the very end. Thanks for watching. I will tell you this, the Hercules brand, you guys know it's my favorite. I don't need a whole lot, and I think that for the $25 price point at 300 CFM is good enough. Thanks for watching this video with Mr. Shannon at the Good Enough Guy Crafts talking at you. I hope you found it informative. I'll tell you that I found it informative as I did the research. If you would do us a kindness and hit like, share, subscribe on this video and any other video that you find interesting, reach out to us. We'll chat with you in the comments, and hopefully we'll see you around. And until our next video, you guys be good enough.